Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am going to take the last part of the lesson how a client was saved for class 9th, which is written Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Well, I have told you, he said, that I am entirely in your hands. You may do just as you like. I brought to bear on this case all my power of persuasion. I met the customer officer and fearlessly apprised him of the whole affair. I also planned to place all the books at his disposal and told him how penitent Parsi Rustamji was feeling. Well, I have told him, he said, that I am entirely in your hands. Parsi Rustamji told Gandhiji that he was completely in his hands. He may do just as you like. I brought to bear on this case all my power of persuasion. That he applied on this case all my power of persuasion. Power of persuasion means, dear students, act of convincing. Act of convincing. The power that he was going to apply in order to convince both the custom officer and the attorney general. I met the custom officer and fearlessly apprised him. Gandhiji met the custom officer and without fear informed him of the whole affair. The whole affair means which was connected with the Parsi Rustamji. I also promised to place all the books at his disposal and told him how penitent Parsi Rustamji was feeling. Gandhiji also promised to the custom officer to place all the books at his disposal. To place all the books means the accounts that to be used as he wished, and told him, and he was the custom officer was told how penitent Parsi Rustamji was feeling. Dear students, penitent means repentant. Dear students, repentant. Penitent or repentant means a person who feels sorry for his guilt, for his wrongdoing. The custom officer said, I like the old Parsi. I am sorry he has made a fool of himself. You know where my duty lies. I must be guided by the Attorney General, and so I would advise you to use all your persuasion with him. The customer officer said that he liked old Parsi. He was sorry he has made a fool of himself. Who was sorry? Dear students, the customer officer was sorry that Parsi Rustamji had made a fool of himself. You know where my duty lies. Gandhiji knew that where the duty of customer officer lies. I must be guided. The customer officer must be guided by the Attorney General in the case of Parsi Rustamji. So I would advise you. So the customer officer would advise Gandhiji to use all your persuasion with him, to use all the power of convincing with him, means, dear students, with Attorney General. I shall be thankful, said, if you do not insist on dragging him to the case. Gandhiji said he would be thankful if he did not insist on dragging him the case. If he did not insist on. What means, dear, insist on? Insist on means ask something with determination. And what was it that the customer officer will ask something determination? It means insist on. That means if you do not insist on, means if the customer officer did not ask him in that manner with determination, dragging him into the court. Gandhiji told the customer officer that Parsi Rustamji should not be dragged into the court, having got him to promise this. Dear students, the customer officer promised Gandhiji that he would not drag him into the court. I entered into correspondence with the Attorney General and also met him. Gandhiji entered into the correspondence. What means enter into the correspondence? being exchanging with letters. Exchanging with letters. They corresponded with each other, both the customer officer and the Gandhiji, they corresponded in that manner through letters. And also met him. He also met him. Gandhiji also met him. I am glad to say that he appreciated my complete frankness. Gandhiji was glad to say that he appreciated his complete frankness. Or we can say he appreciated for his complete frankness, for Gandhiji's complete frankness. Frankness means boldness. This is one of the quality that was found in Gandhiji, that he used it in order to convince the customer officer and was convinced that I had kept back nothing. Attorney General was, dear students, convinced that Gandhiji had kept back. He expressed everything regarding the Parsi Rustamji. I now forget whether it was in connection with this or with some other case that my President's frankness exulted from in the remark. Gandhiji now forget whether it was in connection with this or with some other case. That my persistence means his persistence and frankness. That these are the also qualities, persistence and frankness. What means persistence? Persistence means we can say not to give up on his stand. Persistence. A person, dear students, persistence means dear students, who never give up his stand. That means persistence. And frankness, it means, dear students, the qualities that he applied in order to convince the Attorney General, in order to convince the customer officer, that these qualities were appreciated by the Attorney General, which were found in Gandhiji. Exhorted him from him with these qualities, that what Gandhiji exhorted from him, the remark, what was the remark? Exhort. Exhort means, dear students, obtain. What was it that he obtained from him? The remark, I see you will never take a no for an answer. I see, dear students, that the Attorney General, see, you means Gandhiji will never take a no for an answer. Why? Because when Gandhiji applied such kind of qualities in order to convince the Attorney General, for which he was appreciated by him, the case against Parsi Rustamji was settled by compromise. Now, the case of the Parsi Rustamji was settled by compromise. What means, dear students, compromise? It was settled by mutual agreement. Mutual agreement. Mutual agreement. Or we can say settlement of dispute. How the case of Parsi Rustamji was settled? It was settled by a compromise. Means mutually settled. His case was now mutually settled. He was to pay a penalty equal to twice the amount he had consented. Parsi Rustamji was to pay a penalty, means fine, equal twice the amount. The amount he had consented, he has to pay the twice of that. Rustamji reduced it to writing down the fact. What means, dear students, reduced to? Reduced to writing means write down. Parsi Rustamji wrote down the facts of the whole case, which was connected with him. Got the paper framed. He got the paper framed and hung it up in his office. He hung the paper in his office to serve. It will serve The paper will serve as a perpetual reminder page here. What means, dear students, perpetual? Perpetual means permanent. Permanent. And this paper will serve as a perpetual permanent reminder to his here. It is actually here. As I was saying here, we can say the person who has a legal right. The person who has legal right to receive property. To receive property means here. And fellow merchants. Fellow means colleagues. They were also merchants, just as the Parsi Rustamji. These friends of Parsi Rustamji warned me not to be taken in by this transitory contraction. These friends means the fellow merchants were also the merchants, just as the Parsi Rustamji. They were also friends. Warned Gandhiji not to be taken by this transitory contraction. Not to be taken in means by this transitory contraction of Parsi Rustamji. What means transitory, dear students? Transitory means temporary. Transitory means, dear students, temporary. Contraction means sorrow for wrongdoings. In this manner, Gandhiji was informed by his friends regarding the Parsi Rustamji that it was a transitory contraction, not a permanent contraction. When I told Rustamji about this, when Gandhiji told Rustamji about this warning, he said, "What would be my fate if I deceived you? What would be his fate if I deceived you, if Parsi Rustamji deceived him?" Thank you.